Hey there, welcome back to another incredible episode in Italy. I'm Leslie, behind the camera is my brother Jordi, and we are standing in an incredible mansion slash villa in the center of a beautiful town in Italy, a traditional town, and we are going to take you around this place. This place was from Stalo and his surname was Ferrari. Yes, I'm spelling that right, like the car, because a lot of people in Italy have the surname Ferrari, but this man was not a car builder, he was a dentist, and we're going to take you around his house. This place is from the 18th century and it's crazy, everything is left behind. Let's go. Going to start off the video here where the entrance hall is. The people would come in here. I think also his patients. He has his dentist office inside of this place. You have this huge door to move in big things. And there's a few things left behind there. You can see the vacuum is still very cool. It's a tornado vacuum cleaner. Pretty cool thing. And I also like the paintings on the wall and descriptions on the wall and everything. It's blue ceiling. Then you would come in. In every big beautiful house, castle and mansion, you always have a little sitting area to welcome your guests. Maybe for the servants to put you there to wait for the owner. You can see this might have been Stalo Ferrari. This might have been the man himself. He looks like a dentist. And also a description on the wall here. Can't really read it, but yeah, I will put it in the annotations. Then over on this side we have the entrance hall, the extension of the entrance hall. You can see how big this place is and how beautiful it was. We have his little desk over here. So in the beginning of the 18th century, the family of Mr. Stalo Ferrari built this place, and then he was born and he converted it into a dentist office. You can see these are written with a typewriter. And around 50 years ago, they completely abandoned this place. I presume that Mr. Ferrari, Mr. Stalo Ferrari, he died and he left behind everything. We have his head over here, still in mint condition. It's incredible to see. I also love to see his book collection, because over here in that room, which I'm going to show in a minute, he has thousands of books. Here we have a small little taste of some of the books that he had inside of this place. Of course he was a dentist, so we have Medicana. This is probably from medicine.
I think it says Medicina.
Medicina, excuse me Johnny, I read it so wrong. Yes, it's probably from medicine. Wow, the books are so old in this closet. And all the keys over here. Look at them. Rusty old keys. Falling in love with this place. Drawing a fruit. For the rest, wow, we have some other stuff in here. It's crazy.
I like the lion there.
Oh wow, the statue of a lion. That's the way to go upstairs to the bedrooms, which we are going to show in a minute as well. But yeah, he decorated it really nicely. Oh, look at this clock, Johnny. Wow. In Milanio. So we are not so far from Milan, and I think this clock, Milan is very well known for its antique markets. So I think this clock is from Milan, and yeah, he had one of those clocks in his home. Okay, let's go through here. Oh yeah, this is one of the most beautiful parts of the home, the dentist office. You can see over there. You can walk through, Jody. First thing over here, let's look at this little cabinet. Oh, watch out, watch out. What's this actually? This looks like an old school freezer actually. You can see. I think this was to sterilize all his equipment.
Yeah.
Because there are a couple of lines running through here. I think this is an old school freezer. I want to take a closer look at it actually. Get this off. You can see. This is truly an old school freezer. If it's something else, please correct me, but I think it's an old school freezer. That's so cool. Let's put it all back neatly. Let's go into the dentist's office. This place is insane. All the books on the wall. The pain that people have endured in this room, it's over the roof. It's so creepy. Imagine lying here in the beginning of the 18th century, the start of the 19th century. They had no painkillers for you. You just have to endure the pain that the dentist puts on you. It's drilling in your teeth and stuff like that. It's crazy. At the end of your dentist stay, you always get a little cup of water to rinse your mouth. And I think this was used for rinsing your mouth and speaking it out in here. Also the little stove over there. See what we... medicine crusher. Wow, look at this. Maybe some alcohol to rinse your mouth after he has worked in it. And this little cabinet was filled with little medicine pots and stuff like that. And little... oh, I love this place. Wow. Then here's another part of the dentist. This room is quite empty. A few little cabinets left behind. Is this a measurement device over here? This might have been a scale down here. I'm not quite sure. Let me check out this room. Okay, we have this little side room over here, and there are a few interesting things over here. Got this bottle with Cerasol disinfectation metal. This is for disinfecting stuff. The little cork on top of it. We have also a few other little things in here, like some newspapers. So I'm quite interested by those. This one is from 1963. You can see, that's quite nice, right? And some medical devices we got as well. I'm gonna put it back later. Look at this thing. I'm wondering, maybe this is put next to the table and then there's a little plate on top of it to put on this equipment to work on the patients. Amazing to explore this stuff. Let's put it back nicely. Put it up here. Look at this little doorway here in the corner of the room. I feel like a giant standing inside of here. I'm like 1 meter 76 or 80, I'm not sure. But people in the day were way smaller than we are nowadays. Yeah, we have grown a lot, and you can see it from the doorways always. Just notice these little doors over here, and behind it is their secret wine stash. Those are sneaky Italians. They fill up their house with wine and drink bottles at night. So nice to see. Okay, then we go back, and we see here on the ground lying thousands and thousands of books. Wow, I just forgot to mention a few things in this room, Jody. You can see the statue up there. It's amazing. Look at the spear. Wow. This might have been also a picture from Stalo, because it looks quite the same as the picture over there. Yeah. Another statue. And then we're going to enter through these beautiful doors and take a look in what's presumably one of the most beautiful rooms in this place. Yes, let's close the door behind me here. And I first want to show off this incredible doorway over here. It comes out a little bit of the wall, out of the wall. That's pretty incredible. But when you are a dentist, and especially in the 18th century, you didn't have Google or anything like that, you needed to have a huge library. So show them. So this room was, to my knowledge, Stalo his library to study more on being a dentist and the other stuff that he was interested in. And all the different techniques and all the books that he has in here are probably related to a dentist, being a dentist, studying medicine and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy to see all of this. He was also into music, because we can see over here there are some music notes left behind. There are some books about music that he had. These are some tone texts that he had, that he played on the piano over there. So Stalo was a pretty interesting man. I would love to have a chat with him. This thing still plays. That's so incredible. After being abandoned for around 50 years, half a century, it still plays. Fully written in Italian. I would love to know Italian, to read these books. We have a few flasks standing over here. But what's most interesting and what catches my eye is these pictures of these children from the beginning of the 19th century. We have this other one over here. Wow, these are so amazing. This might have been him in his early days. Our man Stalo. Put the child back here. A fireplace over here. I wanted to see if I could find anything on the ground that is related to him. Yeah. Here you can see his name. Stalo Ferrari. There's an old postage stamp on there. You can see it's from, no, there's no date on there. 26/21/616. So cool, all these papers here on the ground. This book is from 1900, or this is a calendar. Look at this, 1971. And then you have a calendar from that age. This calendar is 50 years old. October 1971. We are today, guys, in the true time capsule. This place has, to my knowledge, never been filmed before. We, with the group, Steve Ronan, Expomo, are the first filming this place. This couch over here is also pretty cool as well. And we can see another letter from Stalo Ferrari. I'm covering the name of the city, Stalo Ferrari, because I want nobody to find this place. Another one with Stalo Ferrari on there. Yeah, we definitely know that it was his place. The two faces in the corner, Johnny, film those as well. People are gonna love those. Oh, we haven't even looked at the ceiling.
No, it's crazy.
Look at it. It's not painted. This one is even carved. There's some sort of a religious symbol on the ceiling. You can see two hands, and they might have been God protecting the cross or something like that. And then we have a little crown above it. It's a pretty sick ceiling. Before we exit this room, I want to take a further look into the closet and into the bookshelf over here. And I want to check out these old school books that are standing at the top here. These are bound with some sort of a rope. These books might be hundreds and hundreds of years old. Cosmos, Description psychique du monde. I think it's from the world, physics from the description from the physics from around the world or something like that. Saw another very interesting book over here. See, this one is also bound. Wow, Libero XXXIII from the 1300s. That I can have this in my hand makes me so happy. These are, what are these? Province, Piace.
Certificate.
Some sort of certificate, yeah. So cool to see. Now we have this book over here. This is like a notebook from him. Oh wow, look at this. From 1901, I think, and in 1904, I'm holding a piece of paper that's more than 100 years old, Jody. Look at this. This is all handwritten 100 years ago. These are some calculations over here, as you can see. This is from 1902. What? This makes me so happy. Okay, we're now gonna take a look at the bedrooms of this place because these are also pretty incredible. Back through this door, and then we go up this incredible stairway over here. The arches and the beautiful designs. We have a pillar standing over there, some sort of a vase on top of it. But look at it.
The same text like Andrew.
Oh yeah. Uomo verdi monti ascendalto blah 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 blah. I can't read it. But look at the stairway over here. That's incredible. Imagine going here up at night to go to your bedroom. I would love to do that every night. Let's go into the first room over here. This is actually not a bedroom over here. There's also a little lounging area.
Yeah.
See the quite nice sofa. Oh, that stove there in the corner.
I see it there.
Wow, that's a very incredible one. This one made from stone. It's a stone stove. I think it's also a coal stove, like we mostly see in these abandoned buildings. Statues.
And
This is a brand that I actually don't know. Decay. Never seen it before. No, see singers, profs. Doesn't function anymore, I think. Yes, it does. But the belt is broken. No, it doesn't function anymore. Wow, there's even a kitchen in this place. I was just wondering downstairs, why is there no kitchen? But over here, yeah, the kitchen is upstairs. So the people used to live upstairs, I think. And Stalo had his office, his library, his music things. All the things are downstairs and the living area is upstairs. But that's because why they're here was a living area. And over here we have a kitchen, of course. Let's take a look around the kitchen. It's a pretty basic kitchen, actually. Some plates left, some cups left. All the things are left, of course. That's how we like it. A true time capsule. Italian olive oil. I like the sink on this side. With the spoons and the other things left behind here. Even a rack to put your washed dishes on to dry them. So insane.
mine was on the fridge, man.
Jody always needs to see the fridge, right?
Such a cool man.
An in-depth fridge. It's quite a unique brand in my opinion. I've not seen it that much. It's quite empty. Okay. Let's go to the other bedrooms and check those out. Okay, and then over here we have what I think is a dressing area. So I got up in the morning, stood over here, checked out the clothes inside of the cabinets. There are not that many clothes left behind. Some blankets down there, a lot of clothes on the ground. But over here in the cabinet, we got some beautiful costumes left behind. Wow. And then look at the design of the cabinet. Closet. This is a closet with a mirror in front that you could check out yourself in your costume. Okay, I think there's one more bedroom. So follow me.
Hey, bro.
What?
And a pillow there.
Oh, damn, I forgot some things. This is actually not a pillow, Jody. This is a stove.
Is it? Oh.
Look at it. It's a stove designed like a pillar.
I like
It's
it.
quite unique, man. Oh, there's so many unique things inside of this place. The to regulate the stove, the airflow inside of the stove. Okay, let's go to the back of the place. This bedroom is not that unique. This is outside. Then we have the last bedroom over here. This is also a dressing area that we have over here. So the same as before. Get up in the morning, look at your stuff, look at yourself in the mirror. This is a vanity. Here's where the women would dress up in the morning. And then we have one more bedroom over here. And this is one spectacular one to end the video. Wow. Look at these beds. These are 18th century beds, and the design on them, the pictures, the artwork. These are two identical beds, and I think if you sell them, they are worth thousands of dollars. You have this Victorian lady here on the headrest of this bed. I think it's painted by hand in that time, so it's particular work. It's very precise work. It's not done by machines, I'm quite sure of that. And I also quite love these nightstands. These don't look like nightstands, but these are nightstands. So you have this bowl up here to hold water, to wash your face before you go to bed. Then you can put some things down there. And there's an identical one over there. Oh yeah, not quite identical, but same principle. Hold the bowl, put things down there. With that all said, I want to thank you so much for watching this week's video. This was one of the most incredible places that we have ever explored. It's definitely my top 3. So thank you very much. Please like, subscribe and comment. Hit the bell notification button to get a notification of a new video every Saturday, like we always do. And support us a little bit on Patreon. The link will be in the description. Click on it, look at it. You get some nice benefits from it, and it helps us explore around the world. And thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.